kids in the net. Welcome back to the nest. That's right. Here I am for a neat. Ready for some more melt tonight. The melt is being after some love from the fam, from the crew. That's you. You know that. And I'm so glad to be here, man. You know, this is the highlight of my day. Coming in, flying into the nest. Spreading the brick love. Trying to wake people up. Speaking of which, Melted Red Brick University. Like, share, and subscribe. Donate if you can. You know, you want Meltology. You want to learn about it. You come to the right spot. Here you are. And, you know, we pride ourselves on this, really, you know, the breakdown of Meltology. It's not arrogance. It's proud. It's being proud of what we've done. In this platform, created by Mr. Spartan Red Laughing Eagle. I'm proud of it. Goddamn right, I'm fucking proud of it. I'm proud to be here. I'm proud to be beside my brother. Bringing this again and again and again. It's what I do now, other than, you know, go to work. But I do this, man, because it's important. You're here in the chat because it's important. And anybody out there watching right now and, you know, not getting involved, I get it. Feeling your way through, seeing what's what, learning, I get it. You want to learn more? Get involved. Become part of this topic here, because, you know, what we bring is very, very, very paradigm shifting, like we've said before. And it really opens your eyes to the reality of what we're on. And that's where we're going with it, you know, the amazing fact that, you know, this is a melting realm and we're proving it. And then, you know, the more amazing that they're covering up and subverting everything and distorting everything, you know, and really dumbing people down, because I believe that's what it is now. You know, it's not cognitive dissonance, it's choice ignorance. Anyway. And so we're reaching out to touch the people that get this, understand it, see it. And, you know, that's how it's going to advance. And that's how we're going to do it. One stream at a time, one piece of evidence at a time. And, you know, if you're up there on Melted Red Brick University page, you know, and you're posting up your evidence, great stuff. And, you know, anybody new in the university, you know, a lot of the pics that we've seen before. But what's important is that you're researching them, you're finding them, and you're seeing it and bringing it in again. That's what's important, because you know, that's waking people up. And we love that. That's the reason for what we do here. And I'm going to wait for my brother to fly in before I break you down, chat. But I just wanted to come up here and relay this. You know, this is a lot of time and effort on Laughing Eagle's part and my part. And, you know, but I wouldn't want to be doing anything else. I really can't think of anything else I'd rather be doing, because everything else is just so trivial and unimportant. You know, when I research my evidence, you know, I go through the YouTube, I go through whatever avenues I'm doing to go with my research. But most of it's, you know, I see a lot of bullshit out there. People are still wrapped up in their politics, their religion, their holiday, what's coming up, or you know, it's just so frivolous in my mind. You know, it's just junk, and I just stick with the facts and the evidence, and that's why I'm here with my brother Laughing Eagle.
Greetings. I'm in, mate. I was just listening to you. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are in the realm.
Yeah,
great that you could join us again in the chill out zone. The wonderful Mr. Relentless Fervent Heat and myself, Laughing Eagle, back again to drop some truth bombs on those unsuspecting victims.
Yeah.
Please remember, all life matters, and you should not live in fear. Fear is a mind killer.
It is.
How was your day, Mr. Fervent?
Very restful. Another day off. Yes, I took advantage of it and slept.
Good.
Quite a bit of it.
Good. Lucky you. I wish I had the same privilege.
I feel for you, bro.
Listen, don't. Hopefully, it's coming to an end soon. But I must say, before we venture into the melted realm, that my time is limited here tonight. I'll probably be on about an hour, and then Fervent will take you through for as long as he wants to.
Cool.
Dino's more than capable of keeping you locked, occupied for a couple of hours with his wonderful evidence and dissertation and his wonderful take on meltology. Not everybody gets it like Fervent does. Even seasoned meltologists are not on his level. Real privilege to call him my friend, my brother. We're fam.
Yes, we are.
Sure.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
I see the melt in the way I see the melt, and I've looked at a lot of research and a lot of different meltologists, but none more intense than your work, brother. Really, this is where I can see these things now. After all I've done with this research and then these streams and stuff, I'm at a point now. I see something. I see melt that fast. I don't know what it is. You get like this. You just start diving into this stuff and getting your mind involved. You rewire yourself, and that's what it is.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
The more time you spend with it, the more intense it gets, and the more keen your eye gets. It gets very honed, razor sharp. But it'll come to all of you in the end. Yeah. Even those who don't know about it now will soon know about it. It's a wonderful thing, very important thing, and it's very important we spread the word and we try and bring in as many people as we can. Even and this is particularly going out to the group. We've got so many members. We need you in here.
Yes.
We need you to make yourself known, even if you don't want to come on, but you just want to get in the chat. Make yourself known. Even if you don't want to get in the chat, watch the stream. The stream is dedicated to the Melted Red Brick University.
Yeah.
That's where it goes. Don't go anywhere else.
Absolutely.
Anyway, listen, before we start, Dino, why don't you just read out who's in the house and read out some comments?
Right on. I wanted to wait to do that so you can come in and be part of it.
I'm good, mate. I'm good.
We love you. Red Bricks in the Nest, Ballas Kiss, Odin, there you are, Drake, Stephanie, Facebook user.
Mel's in the house.
Mel, I saw you, Mel. I did. I was like, look at her, you little mean fiend.
Coming in early. Oh, my.
Yeah.
Great stuff. It's great to see you all. It's fantastic. Yeah, and I keep saying it, that Red Bricks, how you doing? Ballas Kiss, how you doing? You, Odin, as well. Hope you've all had a blessed day. It's we know time is precious, and it's a great honor that you can come and join us for another session in the melted realm.
Yes.
Also, don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Hit the like button. Hit it again and again.
Yes. Absolutely.
Big shout out to all the members of the Red Brick University posting up fantastic evidence as always, day in, day out. It's tremendous. People like Tara and Crystal and Mark Jameson, Sean. The list is endless. I could name countless, but thank you all for your hard work and effort. And we can only grow. Yeah, we can only grow. And
it was a great joy for me last night to go through the evidence off the page that you guys posted, because it's just, you see it, you got it, you know it, and sharing it, that's fucking what we do here. And Eagle Eye Crew,
EEC,
fly together,
EEC.
Fly straight.
That's it. Always we try and fly in the same direction. Those that don't want to fly in the same direction, you know what to do.
Yeah,
we're not taking any prisoners here.
Nobody's bound, shackled, prisoner,
right? Hogtied.
Yeah.
Red Brick says, "I'll be right back. I have to make dinner. It's my turn tonight." Oh my! Oh man, it's all good. So pleased to be back. And as I say, time is an issue for me tonight. I've got to be up very early tomorrow. So we'll jump. Hang on a second. We're going to jump straight into some memes. Now, before we start the memes, I just want to tell you, But some people are saying to me, do you find everything funny? And the answer is I do. I do. And the next question is, when are you ever serious? I'm serious all the time. What you see is just the outer coating. The laughing is just the front. Because if I was too serious, I'd be like certain other meltologists, and I don't want to be like that. So we bring the light-heartedness, and it's reflected in the memes. The memes are slightly different tonight. Not so funny. There's a couple of funny ones in there, but it's my take on not current events, but just some things to think about. Put it that way. Some things to think about. So saying that, excuse me.
You're all good?
Yeah, I'm good now. So saying that, we do memes in a day. I'm from Sirius, the dog star. How you doing, Sandra? Great to see you, Brick Love. And it's Brick Love to all you guys. Much love, one love, Brick Love, all the time, every time. Melted Drums in the nest. Brick Love always says again, you see. Yeah, it's a wonderful feeling, I tell you. It's a wonderful feeling.
Yeah.
Now, as you know, we do memes to raise the vibration and get us all in a good mood. So, that being said, no memes was zapped, mapped, or trapped in the making of memes of the day. Likewise, any likeness to anyone alive, dead, or fictitious is mainly coincidental, and we don't give a shit.
Not of it.
Not one bit. You lump it or like it, just wait for the next one. I'm sure you'll be happy with that. But here we go. Let's go. Let's go. We'll get through. And again, it's a human condition, basically. Laugh, cry, clap, dance. Just don't be butthurt. Come on. We're too big. We're big people. Let's go. Am I in?
Oh, you're in. You're up.
Oh, warning. NASA has just detected a black hole in the middle of the galaxy. Right, give me 1 second, Dean. I just need to turn down my hi-fi. Hang on. Right
on. Yeah, it does look like a wide galaxy out there, doesn't it? I see a lot of wide galaxies walking around here where I'm at too. No knocking anybody. Not knocking anybody. We are who we are. We're in the vessels that we come into, and but good Lord, the state of affairs out there is pretty rotund.
She's got a big rear end. Hold on, it's a big old galaxy. Let's go. Next one. Dudes in 50 years be like, so then I cut off my wiener, which is the style at the time.
No shit, man.
I like the old rainbow hair. The rainbow hair is crazy. As I said, they're not all funny. They're just things to think about. A critical thinker's daily struggle. Yes, you are all wrong.
Yeah.
This is Meltology at the moment.
Yes, it is.
Really? You still trust the government?
Right.
You got to cock your head to the side when people say they trust the government. Are you for real? Have you read any history?
Yeah.
Oh my.
I'm more like this.
I can't see you, mate. Oh, so the Earth is flat. Is it really that hard to believe? There's no measurable curvature. There's no proof the Earth is spinning. Long distance surveying proves that ships aren't going over a curve. The Earth's core has never been discovered. Planes don't adjust for curvature. All bodies of water are flat and always find their level. All photos of Earth from space are composites.
Right? Every damn one.
Every single one is true. And you still get the heliocentric idiots pushing their case. They should really dry up and blow away.
Yeah.
When you bring up flat Earth, what about gravity? Are you retarded? Why would they lie? Bro, do you even science? If Earth were flat, all the water would spill into space. show me pictures of the edge. But I've seen the Earth's curvature. Because obviously, if you think it's a globe, then you obviously think we came from these.
Right. Exactly.
They're your cousins. Me at a family event after all my conspiracy theories turned out to be true.
Yeah.
Oh, listen, he's definitely high stepping in that orange suit, mate. Oh,
wow. Oh, yeah.
Wow. Yellow tie, orange suit. Incredible. Then, where do you see yourself in 6 months to a year? Me.
Yeah.
Yes. Taking them out one by one. We write the history books that you are taught from, so that you never find out what we have done to you.
Yes. And that's so true. That is so fucking true.
Plain and simple, mate. Plain and simple, and that is how it is.
Yeah.
Napoleon said it. History is written by the winners.
Yes.
Why so serious? It's all scripted for the New World Order.
Yes.
They're showing you the playbook. They play it. They put it in movies. They put it everywhere, but people still don't pick it up.
No.
When you know the truth, you see how most people are programmed bots for the system.
They are.
That's what your education system is doing. It's programming you for them, not freedom. They're programming you for slavery.
Yeah.
There are two types of people in this world: those that want to know the truth, and those who expect the truth to be handed to them.
Boom.
It comes out the TV. It must be true. It was on the news.
Yes.
Oh my. Mockingbird. What we think we look like talking to our family about spirituality, what they see. Aliens. It's aliens.
Yeah.
Oh, have you seen my nuts? All right. There are a couple of funny ones. How snowflakes are really made.
Yeah.
Can you bend over a little bit more, Mr. Frosty?
Yeah. Feed a few more feet.
Oh, God. Al Gore just posted a new selfie. Poor old Al Gore. What a fucking idiot he is.
Oh.
John Kerry, a climate czar. Only Democrats could pick a guy with 6 houses, 12 cars, 2 yachts, and a private jet to tell you that you should take the bus to stop pollution.
Yeah. Look at this fucking clown. I mean, you pay attention to all these motherfuckers, man. They're right out of a goddamn fucking psycho movie or something. They're so fake that they're like mannequin-ish.
Robotoid humanoids. I broke up the Beatles. Hold my beer. Oh, Megan, you bad girl. This Yoko Ono can't sing a note, mate. Oh my God.
Yeah.
She was terrible. Absolutely terrible. I'm grateful for those of you who can see.
Yes.
I certainly can.
Yeah.
Certainly can see the mankind. They're kind of a man. They're not real men. They're kind of a man. That's why they call you. That's why when they land on the moon, what did they say?
Yes. One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
There you go. They're telling you.
Yes.
They're telling you. The evolution of blind acceptance.
Yeah.
You start out walking tall on 2 feet and you end up on 4 feet with a woolly coat on. Sheeple people.
Yeah.
When your Jeep is just as upset as you about the weather.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, he's mad, mate. He's mad. I don't care about getting likes. I just want people to know the truth. Exactly.
Yeah.
You know? People doing things for likes, for people to like them. I'm not doing that for that. I'm doing it for the real essence. This is MELTOLOGY. We want to know the truth, right? We want to know the truth. I take it all back. It's fucking freezing. It is. It's fucking freezing. It's cold today. Very cold. What makes life so difficult? People.
Yes,
People do. People do. People and their blind faith in fucking government.
Yeah.
Plant all the food you like. Have some special ingredients just for you. Barium, strontium, and aluminium. Enjoy.
Yeah. Yep.
Every day through this COVID madness, there were planes up there spraying this shit. So they're telling people to take precautions for one thing, and they're poisoning them with something else.
Yes.
What a load of hypocrisy. They're hypocrites. Me trying to keep myself from posting what I really know. It's too much. You see the veins in my head.
Yeah.
It's too much. It's going to bust. It's going to bust. Imagine, if you will, a group of people so disgusting, they have to make laws making it illegal to hate them.
Yeah.
I wonder who they are.
Yeah, right?
Can we start off with the word Zionist?
Yeah.
A full list of scenarios where giving up your rights will make you safer. Oh man, you do that and then you'll just pray for these wolves, mate. Just pray. If you can't open your third eye, can you at least open up your other two?
Right.
Please.
Yes.
Wakey, wakey. In a society that has destroyed all adventure, the only adventure left is to destroy that society.
Huh.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
You get rid of it by supplanting it with something better.
Yeah.
You can't, you destroy it by creating something better. You cannot, with the system that we got now, you cannot go full gung-ho and be violent. They're ready for that.
Oh, fuck yeah, man.
You have to be very smart. Anyway, that's memes of the day. 30 memes that was, Dino.
I like those, man. You know, they make you think, you know.
Yeah.
You really do.
You know, people have been said, why you're never serious. You're always laughing. But there is a very serious side to it. In fact, the serious side is probably 90%, and 10% is holding it in. You know, the laughing eagle is holding it in 10%. That's all.
Yeah.
But you know, it gives us something to think about other than you know, tit jokes. But don't worry, the titty and dicky jokes will be back.
Well, there's a strong demand for those in the crew.
Oh God!
Right, Ohio, Brick love to you, one love to you and yours.
Mel might be thinking, oh, he's lost the plot. Don't worry, I'll be back next stream full tilt. Those were the memes today. I hope you enjoyed them. Just a little something different. You can't be a one trick pony all the time. You've got to, you know, expand and look at other areas. And I will be doing more of those. I'll also be doing famous quotes as well. Because I kind of like those. They kind of get forgotten in all the mishmash of this life. And famous quotes from, you know, famous people. Anyhow, that was memes today. Hope you loved those.
Very good.
Drake's in the house. How you doing, Drake?
Drake.
Hello, American Pride.
Yes.
Oh, look, listen, Mel's got some form. She's got some form. Look at her.
Oh,
okay, guys, got to go make soup now. Oh, my God.
Make sure you stir it.
Oh, my. Mel and her soup. Remember, 20 minutes, sweetie, 20 minutes. That's how long you make soup in 20 minutes. Good soup. Yeah. After that, it don't taste the same. Anyhow, as I have to shoot off early tonight, I'm going to jump in with and finish off the evidence that I started last night. And, you know, it's Mojo Shop. How you doing? Howdy. One love for all. How you doing? OXAX, how you doing?
There you go.
God, you know, it's great to see the guys flying in.
Yeah.
Drake says, "Sup, bros? Brick love. I hope you've had a wonderful Productive day, Drake.
Yes.
I hope you all have. I hope you all took something out of the day. That's very important. Take something out of the day. I speaking for myself, I always get something out of the day because I'm always looking for evidence. So my day's always productive. Same as Mr. Fervent there. But get something out of the day, even if it's just saying hello to someone, smiling and stuff. People don't do that anymore.
I know, right?
They don't greet each other. They don't smile at each other. Everyone's always sour.
Yeah.
Like they've just licked a lemon, and I'm not like that. I'll say hello to anybody. Or good morning, good afternoon. These courtesies are free, but you might just make somebody's day. They may not talk to anybody for the rest of the day.
Yeah. Yeah.
So be courteous to each other.
Exactly.
Benny Boy says, I've been here in lurk mode. Lurkio. Wherefore art thou, Lurkio? Anyway, let's not mess about because I haven't got time to waste tonight. Tell me when I'm up, Mr. Man.
Right on, brother. Let's go, crew. Strap in. Get ready.
Let's get back on the red brick road.
Infinity's up. Boom, you're in.
I think we stopped about here 99. Yeah, about 99. So we move on from that. This is the last one I showed.
Tauhaug, Brick Love.
Again. This is supposed to be a furnace. It's supposed to be a furnace, but why is the brickwork all distorted and expanded and melted? Look here, you see brickworks above, bricks to the side, and then past this point, you see the transition into balloon rocks. Balloon rocks at the top, and in the I'm not going to say chimney. This is a tower to me.
Yeah,
and the damage here. I mean, if it's an oven, it's a very small oven. How are you getting this stuff in there?
It doesn't add up, does it?
No, don't add up. And it's leaning back and it's melting downwards as well.
Yeah.
Very unusual to have something that they're selling you as an oven that looks like this. So yes. Weird. Again, pieces of grid components scattered around the realm with heat damage. I mean, look at the arch. Look at the brickwork around the arch. Expanded. This archway is sitting down even lower with a huge balloon rock inside it.
Yeah. Out there in the middle of the sticks.
In the middle of nowhere. And notice, look, this side. Look at the angle. It's leaning backwards. The whole of this central part is churned out and it's down here. This is the outside skin down here, churned out in the center. Look, the brickwork up here don't look nothing like the brickwork down here.
No.
Definite expansion, definite X factor damage. And it's consistent. Come on.
Yeah, man. Fuck.
In the sticks. It's not really in the sticks. This was here before the sticks, before the plant life.
Yeah.
Again, look this here. Look at these the expansion, and then the balloon rocks everywhere. I mean, come on, you don't build like this.
No.
There's no way you can build like this. Look at the gaps between the balloon rocks. How did they set those in then?
Right.
It's not possible. Sunken in the brick flood. See the bricks here I've turned into blocks, very correlized. See the patterning on here? See the patterning on the edge here? And then inside of bricks, over this aperture bricks. And plant life going all around, sucking the brick flood, melting into the brick flood. More damage, serious damage. Look at the internals churned out. The colour, look, this is carbon 14 staining.
Yeah.
And this goes all the way down here. Look, you see brickwork underneath the grass here to the left, to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look, brickwork damaged up here, brickwork. This is leaning back, and the rest of the building has been now covered by your foliage.
Wow, man, look at
that. Come on now. What happened to this building?
Mm-hmm. What
happened to the bricks? this carbon 14 here, how small some of these bricks are compared to some of the balloon rocks.
Yeah.
The edge here, look at it all popping out. Look, all popping out. Severe damage.
Oh, yeah.
Electrically charged fervent heat from below. You see it again and again and again. This is why I laugh at people like Stuff Snoopy, because he cannot understand the concept. That these were once all bricks. It was all bricks, Mr. Snoopy. You can't set these huge balloon rocks in with these huge gaps in between. You can't do that.
No.
Any builder will tell you that. This is the result of the X Factor.
Yes.
Event. Same again. Look how these bricks have been destroyed here. But you still got brick lines running through. Look, brick lines. Brick lines. Foliage over the top. Look at the bottom, balloon rocks. Which is where you'd expect them to be because they were closest to the heat.
Exactly.
The electrical charge. Heat came from the bottom upwards. You said when we were talking about yesterday's stream, how the builders kind of exploded because of the expansion. Look here, the crack.
Yeah,
they're moving away from each other, expanding away from each other. That's why it's caused the crack. But look in front. Oh my days!
Yeah,
balloon rocks again. Bricks. Look, bricks up here. Bricks, double archway here. Bricks, or double window. Bricks. Look. What does this? The X Factor does this.
Yep.
Electrical charge did it. Fervent heat did it. Come on now. Come on, people. How come we got bricks here on the right and balloon rocks on the left?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem possible, does it?
No.
But this is just the shell. Underneath, take this away, you see all of this shit.
Yeah.
Everything was red bricks. You've now had all the states of matter. Come on, who's building a house like this?
Yeah.
Who is ever going to be building a house like this?
No.
See the immense amount of balloon rocks in it. And then we've got brick around the doorway here. Brick in the interior. Brick here, look. You've got a row of bricks here popping out. Look. Go to about there, then it's totally blown out here. And then we've got more bricks on this side. Brick
Odin says normal brickage right there.
Oh, it's the science of brickology.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Yeah, you could put that in your pipe and smoke it because there's this is classic picture. Classic picture. You can clearly see. Look at the expansion here, and this column, tower, chimney, whatever you want to call it. Look at it. And then here on this part of the building here, look as well, damaged. But this is incredible melt and expansion.
Yeah.
And of course, it's in the middle of nowhere, as they all are. The two pictures of the same tower, leaning, expansion in the bricks. It's kind of got a kink to it as well. Mm-hmm. Of course, look at the bottom here. Look, the opening here is sunk in the brick flood. When you see this, Mr. Snoopy, I hope I'm starting to understand. You start to there is a relevance to these balloon rocks,
right?
That you seem to dismiss. Look at this shit.
Yeah.
Look at this. You got the corner is brickwork, and then look, we've got these huge balloon rocks everywhere. I mean, this is how are you building like this? And why would you build here like this when you've got brickwork here to the left, to the right?
Exactly. And those boulders, those big balloon rocks there, they're not going to stand. Those things are welded and fused. That's why they remained there. They weren't placed and then mortar stuck between them and another one added. That's just absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. You just there is no way that you can build like this and keep it standing. You've got to be one of these origami masters, Japanese origami masters, to be doing this shit.
Huh.
You know what I mean? Look, even here, look, brickwork. Just here. But it is a part of the course. People, will slowly get it. They will slowly get it. Look, the brickwork here, brickwork here, brickwork here, brickwork, and then it's all balloon rocks. Balloon rocks. Look here. How they've got these little pieces under this huge balloon rock. Why are you putting those in there then?
Right.
What purpose do they serve? Oh, we need it to balance it. Oh yeah, okay. Mad people. Uh-oh. Are you watching, Mr. Snoopy? Look at the rock curtain here, look.
Yeah.
The rock curtain come over the corner here. Balloon rocks, balloon rocks, balloon rocks. Look how these ones have these bricks here have turned into long blocks, elongated blocks. And of course, the process is the expansion is chewing up the bricks and using them as the material to expand.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Absolutely.
Oh, mate. What happened to the building? Explain the process then. If it's not been melted, explain why it looks like this. You can clearly see a red brick here that's expanded. Once I see a red brick, that's it, mate. Done. Dustin. See the stucco here. This is stucco.
Oh yeah.
This stuff here. But all the bricks are damaged. Even the red brick here is damaged. It's compressed and spreading outwards here. Stucco here. This balloon rock here in the corner. You would have had a brick one side of the edge of this edge, and a brick the other side, but they've now expanded into one balloon rock.
Yeah. Mel says back knee brick. Yeah.
This is that building we were looking at earlier, which showed the continuation of that row of bricks here. Look, we've got bricklet here.
Yeah.
Something popping out here.
Oh, yeah.
Dean's like. I remember all the new terminology, mate.
Oh yes.
It saves me making it up because I made up quite a few of them.
Oh.
Oh, dearie me.
Fucking hell, man. Come on. Look at that.
Can we say that he came from the bottom? We certainly can, Stanley. Look at this shit. Look at it. How is this like this? Look, this edge is down here. This part of it's up here, sinking down into the ground. Look at the bottom. Gone. Melted out. Bricks turned to blocks. Look at the churn in here.
Yeah.
Boom. Look how these bricks are dark on the outside, start to pop. I mean, look here. Come on. Look how this is fused in here. Incredible. Look at this shit. It's mad. Look. All down here. Look. This is not a natural occurrence. No. It's not. No amount of erosion can do this to bricks. And of course, you mud flooders, you're fucked. Yous lot are so yesterday. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, you really need to start being honest with yourself about this evidence, mud flooders.
Because mud can't never melt bricks.
No.
Said that a long time ago. Look at this building here. Are you looking?
Yeah.
I mean, really looking? Look up here. What's happened to the bricks here? Look here. Missing, melted out. And of course, look at the ground. See pieces of brick in the brick flooding. Look, this is brick here. This is brick, as you can see. Stuck in the brick flood.
Yeah. Heat differentials is amazing, says Melted Inverted Realm. Absolutely.
Sure. For real. God damn. Because these, I mean, this is the process that happened to the buildings. The bricks have just expanded and blew up into balloon rocks. And those who can't understand it will never get meltology. This is basics.
Yeah.
Look here. Look what's happening here. Why is this folded over this corner? This one's folded over as well. Intense heat, electrical charge. Look all the way across, all, and in a perfect line.
Yeah.
Environment. Super hot here at the bottom, which is why the top is cooked, but not as much as the bottom. It's sat in brick flood. This is just marvelous evidence, just to put in people's faces. Come on.
Yes.
Come on. What does this to a building? Fervent heat and electrical charge and pressure.
Yeah.
Viscosity. Look, this was all red brick. Now look at the top.
Yeah.
Aperture is expanded. Look. Balloon rock inside here, look.
Mm-hmm.
Inside. Incredible. And of course it's sat in brick flood. Look at the ground. It's just brick ash. I read it is full of carbon-14.
Mm.
This is why this place is surrounded by plant life. And of course there must be water coming in regularly. Not just, seasonal rain will it will grow, but I believe the irrigation system in this place is still trickling out the water.
Yeah.
Coralization of the bricks.
Mm-hmm.
And what do we mean by coralization of the bricks? When they fried and cooked, the outside shell of the building is removed, and this is the churning process starting here.
Yeah.
This is the churning process. And really, when you look at coral, and I've shown it before, and I've probably the first to show the barrier reef with red bricks in it.
Yes.
Go back to the Spartan Red channel if you haven't looked at Spartan Red's back catalogue. The link for that is in Odyssey is in the description box, and you'll find you'll have to look for them because there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos.
Yeah.
But I did the barrier reef and I showed red bricks. Barrier reef is just a melted building.
I remember when you live streamed that night.
Yeah, mate. That was intense because no one had seen that before. That one I was particularly proud of, and Devil's Tower was the other one. That was incredible. Yeah. Where I showed the brickwork of Devil's Tower. That was probably some of my best work.
Yeah.
What's this? What is it? Melted building. If you look on the left, people say, "Oh, well, they could ascertain, oh, this looks like a mountain," but mountains don't have archways. Look,
right,
the archway right in the center. See the bricks here turned blocky, expanded, sat in brick flood.
God. Look at that. The size of that. Oh, man.
It's incredible, mate. This is concrete proof.
Yeah.
I'll zoom it. The tower sinking down. It's sinking down, but we have the heat damage rising.
Yes.
It's a balloon rock. Balloon rock is ballooning up the side and it's going upwards. Look here.
Yeah.
See how it's leaning back, but the base is expanding down and outwards.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean, this is incredible. Look at the churning inside. As we say, the outer bricks are a shell.
Yeah.
The bricks have turned to blocks. The inners, even hotter, more electrical charge, and it's churned.
Mm-hmm.
Look. I mean, this is just amazing. Look. Absolutely amazing. And that's what we want to do. That's what we're trying to achieve here. We want to bring you the most amazing evidence that we can find.
Yes.
On a consistent basis. Oh my.
Wow, yeah, man.
Let's start because I'm not going to be on all night, so I want to give it to them hard. Give it to them hard. And by the way, the video will be out tomorrow if you want to watch it in video with some nice music on it to accompany it.
Nice.
To accompany it. That'll be out. So I've already made the video. I've just got to edit it. In my own inimitable style. Again, look, coralization of the bricks here on the right-hand side.
Mm-hmm.
You know it's a structure, you know it's made out of bricks. So this is bricks, as you can see. But look at the damage to it compared to up here, maybe.
Yeah.
And then, as we say, the heat and the electrical charge came from the bottom. The damage is rising. And what the other thing to note is, at some point, maybe the fail-safe was switched on and the heat and the electrical charge dissipated. Otherwise, it would have gone all the way to the top, and you would now be looking at a mountain.
Yeah.
Get it? I hope they do. Steps, look. Yeah.
Quality evidence, says the crew, says Odin's beard. Ontologist.
Thank you very much, guys. You know, I'll try my utmost hardest for you guys. Again, more the same damage to the brickwork. It's churned out. And look at this monstrosity of mess here at the back.
Yeah.
And of course, those with the keen eye will be asking themselves, why is that doorway so high? You need to be a giant to get in there.
Right.
Or maybe someone has to catapult you through there.
Yeah.
There's no way you can step from the ground level to get up there unless there's a ladder or something. And this is because this really would be up here somewhere. The building is melted down. The lower levels are now melted, and it's sat in its own footprint.
Mm. Yeah.
You get it. You're getting it now. You're getting it now, Mr. Snuff Snoopy.
Right.
Oh, right. Let's build a building with horrible, nasty-looking blocks, but we'll leave the corner. We'll make the corner bricks.
Yeah.
Just
How
that
bold.
corner. Yeah. Just so they know. You know, we did try and make an effort. They run out of these blocks here, so they just put bricks in. Come on.
Yeah.
The bottom it's very hot, almost crystallizing at the bottom. The color is white, and again the expansion in the bricks turns this block. And look at it properly. You see the top here is churned out.
Mm-hmm.
This is the internal part.
Yeah,
it is all damaged everywhere you want to look. Oh, Frodo Baggins can't go home now.
No, it's filled out.
Frodo's been evicted. He didn't pay his rent, and then they blocked up his hole. Look at the expansion of the concrete mold here. Look, the expansion.
Yeah,
I love it. I love MELTOLOGY. It keeps me alive,
mm-hmm.
and I mean that. If I didn't have expansion, I'll probably die tomorrow.
Yeah.
Again, look, churned out bricks, blocks, brick ash. But the most important thing to note is the red bricks. Look, it shows you what it used to be.
Yeah.
Red bricks. Heat expansion here. Look how wide this is. Incredible. And of course, the edge here, look, more red bricks. Everything was red brick buildings with stucco and concrete mold upgrades on the outside to make it look beautiful.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Who wants to look at red bricks all everywhere? You want some variety, don't you? Oh, Dino.
Oh, man. Love it.
Again, we have this situation where we've got these huge balloon rocks here, but they're set so precariously.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Look here. Look. Let me just zoom it in a little bit more. What is this doing hanging over the edge like this?
Right.
And how is this one hanging over the edge, hanging out like this with nothing supporting it? It's just held there on the corner on this balloon rock and on this one. How is that possible?
Mm-hmm.
What has happened to this one here? Look.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. It makes me crazy. Red bricks up here.
Yeah.
Look at this balloon rock at the bottom. It's funny to me. Sorry. I know some of you want me to be serious, but I can't. Look, we got bricklet here. Look. It's poking out, popping out. I know it's a popcorn bricks, but I kind of like bricklet better because it just makes me laugh. Again, look, the archway damaged. Bricks are starting to pop.
Yeah.
I mean, these balloon rocks are incredible. And it's a thing, Mr. Snoopy. Stuff Snoopy, it's a thing. It's what happened.
Yeah.
Look, bottom all churned out. Look, you had bricks here, balloon rocks here, balloon rocks back here. What does this? It's heat damage.
It is.
Melty. Very hot. Oh,
Brick Love, Daryl Davis. Brick Love, good to see you up in here.
Good to see. Before I carry on and talk about this picture, I just want to shout out one particular person. That's Devon Mike. I've just noticed. Not what I saw his post. He's just started posting in the group, and it's fantastic that he's starting to do that. Devon, I hope you and that girlfriend of yours are fighting fit, and you've had a blessed day. One love, much love, brick love, my friend. Again, look at this absurdity of a building. Look what happened to this building. Look at this here. Look, the bricks have come away and tumbled down here. Look.
Yeah. Absolutely.
This part of it's wonky. Look, the aperture's wonky. Right? But look at this melt. When we say the building's fried, this is what we mean. Look here. Look at this damage here. This is all bricks. You see the brick lines.
Yeah.
And as they go up, they're churned out even more. Look, very viscous, this part.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible. This is what happened to buildings. This is what the X Factor did to buildings.
Amazing
Man.
shit. Fuck yeah.
Man.
Woo.
You know, we undenied this when we looked at it the first time, Dean.
Yeah.
And I'm in an arm and looking at it again because it's just incredible picture. This up here is where we're walking. Up here, look what's beneath your feet.
Yeah.
Coralization of the bricks again. These are obviously horseshoe magnets here, and look where the bottom ones are in the brick flood.
Yeah.
Just look at it for a sec. Zoom out again. It is incredible. Look, brickwork all back here. You know, this is what we term as evidence.
Mm-hmm.
Evidence. Really? Oh man! Just look at the edges of both sides of that.
Yeah.
Look at the expansion. Look at the expansion. Oh God. Oh man, this is just a madness here. Look, and here, bricks, all in states of matter. They're all in the states of matter because of the electrical charge and the heat. Super hot. Ferocious electrical charge, and notice it's leaning. Look. Notice it's leaning.
Yeah.
Do you know what, Dean? I really like that music, man.
It is. It's pleasant.
It's very soothing, pleasant, and very soothing. Uh-oh. we bring you the fire, mate. We bring you the heat. We bring you Meltology as it should be shown.
Bricklog, agony, pain.
Agony, how you doing? Sweet to see you. Here we go. Look at the top there. We're doing the bricklet. Bricks are starting to pop. But down here, look how they've changed. Look at the difference from the top to the bottom. Come on.
Yeah.
You're not building it like this. Even here, look, damage to the wall. And look where it is. It's like on an island.
Yeah.
All back here is melted building as well. Back here, this greenery. And then obviously the sea level rose, the water level rose, and it's now flooded the low-lying areas. The rest of this building is under the water. Amazing. Look what
Bricks is welded, absolutely welded.
Yeah, for sure. Notice the brickwork here. Notice the brick. Look how thick this mortar is here.
Yeah.
At the bottom, and look at the top. And notice the bricks at the top are very damaged. They're wavy.
Yeah.
They're undulating. They are undulating. When this was melting, it was undulating, and then it densified. So it's now got this kind of up down shape to it now.
You know, when these things densified and cooled down, they kept that heat wave pattern in a lot of this evidence, and that's a great example of it.
Yeah, sure. Love it. The same piece of grid component, but showing you the bottom. See how the bricks are now crystallized. They're white.
Yeah.
Look, go back. Look, see this here. Oh, sorry. Look at that. It's this here. Look. This is where the heat was real hot here in the center. Look here. There's that edge there. Come on, it's even got a bit of stucco down here in the bottom left.
Yeah.
Incredible. And of course, here it is in its full glory.
Mm-hmm.
Can't see in the dark. Here, look. There's stucco here. Very hot at the very top. Look, this star has been added afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
If I'd have seen a cross, then it's more consistent. But this has been added afterwards. But it's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Old world order grid component, heat damaged and melted. Again, more grid components melted. Now they tell you it's erosion and time and all this shit, but it's not. Look what happened to the brickwork. How it's expanded here. Look, heat expansion. This is why these buildings some are in such bad condition, because the internal compressed expansion tore the buildings apart.
Yeah.
Because it has to come out. It has to find space to expand into.
Yes.
And if it comes against the walls, it's just going to push the walls over.
Curtis 47. Howdy, y'all. Brick love always. Back to you, man.
Brick love, Curtis. Hope you've had a wonderful day. Again, most people won't see the damage here, but it's very evident. You can see the bricks are starting to pop here. Look.
Yeah.
See at the top. Look. It's these brown ones. Look, they're starting to pop. Starting to pop. It's very compressed here. The bricks have been compressed here. Melt here. Look, balloon rocks inside. Look. Come on. Use those eagle eyes. Use the eagle eyes. They'll never let you down. Boom.
Wow, look at those chunks.
And they are chunks. And they are melted. And how do we know they're melted? Look up here.
Mm-hmm.
Look how compressed the bricks are here. This is definitely X factor damage. And of course, as I've just told you, the pressure exerted by this expansion from the internals of the building does this.
Yeah.
It splits buildings apart.
I would go as far to say that that's fraction of a horseshoe magnet left attached to the back part of the wall. Yeah.
Yeah, this
and
one.
That chunk fell right off the top of it.
That was probably up here.
Mm-hmm.
It just rolled down as it split off. You can the tolerances in these buildings were incredible, but the expansion was even more.
Yeah.
The pressure was even more. That's why it did this to the building. And how do we know? Look.
Yeah.
Do you know, I thought this was Angry Man at first. I was working.
Yeah, that looks like him, doesn't it?
I was very perturbed. And I hope he would have smiled so we would have got the confirmation, but I don't think it is. Again, look, huge chunks of building here. Look at this. This is mortar that has expanded here.
Yeah.
Look, there's the arch here, attached here. This bit fell off the top here. But we see more of the building here. Look at this shit. Look at this. This is rock curtain. It's rock curtaining over.
Mm-hmm.
Expansion in the bricks. This is arch. The other side of the arch. Look at this. Damage, damage, damage. Can't get away from it. There it is. Look, more of it.
Wow.
Again, leaning backwards. This part's leaning backwards. This just come apart. It come apart with the pressure.
Mm-hmm.
I say this to Dean all the time because I wonder, and amazing that we've still got remnants to be looking at.
Yeah.
That adds to the to the way these buildings were built, and they were built to last, obviously.
Oh yeah.
You can imagine now if we had this kind of event with the shit that we build now, there'd be nothing. It'd just be ash.
Well, look what a little 6 or whatever earthquake does, man. It just shakes the shit out of everything and everything crumbles. Man. These things were built to last. Well, not the X factor, obviously, but the evidence that we've shown, the thickness of these things, they had a reason for them to be so massive and large like that.
For sure. I just want to point out, look, we've got brick click going on here, look, standing up.
Yeah.
At the top here and up here. Now they say this is sedimentary layers. How can sedimentary layers be so deviant? They're supposed to be following a line, one layer on top of the other, no deviation. But here we see expansion. Don't see it? Okay. Here we go. Look, more. This is all melted building, brick lines, brick ash. All melted building. Everything's in this realm is melted building. Look.
Yeah.
Look here. Look. Brick lines. Compressed brick lines at the bottom here. I'm sorry about the A. I don't know why this person probably didn't want to be identified, so they put an A over his head. I mean, you know, I can't see you behind that A. You know, it's madness. Just take him out the shot, you know. Of course, look at these slabs of melt here. All building. All building. Here we go. This is where geologists are busted now.
Fucking busted.
They're fucking busted, all right. This is sedimentary layers, yeah? They're telling you this above is sedimentary layers. What the fuck is brickwork doing underneath it then? Boom!
Yeah, they're that stupid.
We're not, though.
No.
We're far from that.
You know.
This is sedimentary layers, layers of matter that's laid down over the course of billions of years. What is brickwork doing underneath it then? Please do not be telling me they put it in afterwards. Look, you can see it's bricks that have expanded.
Yeah.
Boom. Even here, in the front of it. I love to pop their bubble, mate.
Oh, it's fucking great.
Oh, I love it. I'll get off on it. This is melted building brick lines. For sure. 100%. And here we are with their bullshit. Fault propagation fault, North Jordan.
Right.
Look at the brickwork at the bottom here. Come on. And what do we always say? The most of the damage is at the bottom. The real bad damage is at the bottom.
Yeah. Odin says, explain that shit, cunt, we ologists. Yeah. Yeah.
Totally agree with you, Odin. I totally agree with you. It's supposed to be a volcano. This is in Iceland.
Mm-hmm.
There's your supposed volcano here. So what's this then? This is melted building. You see the red in it. Look. This is all melt flow from these two buildings. This one is, you know, it's been cooked to it's nearly black. Look at the melt flow.
Yeah.
Melted building. It is, you know, and even if you want to say this is a volcano and it spewed out lava, that it's a building, the lava is melted brick.
Mm-hmm.
Get it? Oh man. They've got you all fooled with this volcanology shit.
Fuck yeah, more fuckers.
They've got you all fooled with that. You're looking at melted side of a melted building here. Look, you can see the elephant patterning on the brick, even here. This is now, what they're calling this now at the bottom and at the top is obsidian. Right. That's what they're calling it, but it's not. It's melted building, melted red bricks. You just do not recognize it because it doesn't look like a brick no more.
Yeah.
Look up here. That's an aperture here. Right there. Boom.
Yep.
I believe there might be one here and one here. But you can see the brick lines. It's, I mean, my eyes are fully tuned, so
oh yeah,
I don't miss a trick. See the churned out nature here behind him. Look, churned out brick. This is South Wales, and look at the regimented brick lines here of this building. Very consistent all the way up, and this is melt at the bottom here. Even hotter. Look, it's changed its state of matter. Look at the color of it.
Yeah,
it's like bubbling and then densifying. And old grandma don't know what the fuck it is.
No.
Sedimentary layers. It's sedimentary layers. But why are they not running consistent? Why is this twisting here? Look. Right. Why is it twisting around here? Come on. If everything's made based on sediment, look, you see the terrace in here.
Yeah.
Is that an aperture there, Dean?
Yes, it is.
Get your and here.
Yep.
And here.
Yep.
And look, there's an archway here.
Yep. That structure in there. And in fact, you look down at the bottom of the pick, you can see how that cooked out part, it kind of makes like a curve to the right.
There's more here. Let me see if I can pull it down.
There's a lot in that pick, man.
Oh yeah, look here.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Crazy. Look at this. The way the sedimentary layers have curved around into here.
Mm-hmm.
Not possible.
No.
Not possible.
We're looking at the internals of a structure that's fucking blown and melted out right there.
Yeah, this is crazy. These apertures in here.
Yeah.
Oh wow. But as we say, we try and bring you the evidence, in wherever we find it. We're not stuck in one place. Thank God. Right. I don't even thanking God, but you know what I mean. Again, this is melted building. They call it. This is a dike. It's where the bricks were hotter and just flowed. Kept the carbon-14 in it.
Yeah.
Some crazy shit to show you. More melted building, leaning back on itself. Look, brick lines. Archway here. Look. This
Greg
is mad.
wants to know if you can zoom in a little bit on that.
Well, like this. Is that okay, Drake? Look.
Look at that shit, man.
Come on.
Facebook user Brick Love.
Brick Love. That's gas, I think, isn't it? Again, look, they've had to put caging over it.
Yeah.
Because it's very loose. But I think there's a more nefarious reason for that.
Yeah.
Because of this. There's a fucking great big aperture in here. Right here. And look, part of the building here. This is maybe a tower, and it's leaning back.
Mm-hmm.
Right here.
Absolutely.
See the right angles here, look.
Yep.
Another part of it leaning back and sunken into itself. Aperture here.
Mm-hmm.
This is an aperture. But look, you see the right angle here. That's not natural.
No. Not
natural at all. Again, same spot, just a little bit further away. But again, it's melted, big piece of a melted building. Look how green this is. You know, the water does come in here, but the plants are leaching off of this.
Yeah.
Seaweed is leaching off of the carbon-14. It's a plant. They love that shit. Uh-oh. Oh, man. They're telling you, the fault line here went down and this went over the top. But it's not that. It's when it's sinking down, it's split. That's all. It's very viscous. So it's split. Again, look, brick line. You can even see bricks here. Let me pull it. Look, brick. Come on. These are not sedimentary layers. And why is it sinking into the ground like this at the bottom? No.
Yeah.
Sinking in. Sedimentary layers are supposed to run concurrent. They're supposed to run level and parallel. Come on. These people are liars.
Yeah.
Why mountains got brick lines in?
Right, man. You know.
Look, you can see apertures up here. Look.
Mm-hmm.
They can't lie. They can't hide and they can't lie no more. We got them by the balls.
Yes.
Right, we got them by the balls. If I was to tell you what the narrative was to this, you'd laugh your asses off. But it's a long-winded explanation. But I'll make it short. It's brick lines and it's a piece of melted building sitting in a brick ash.
Right.
That turns to sand. Melted buildings behind. It's wonderful, wonderful example of what happened to these buildings. Look how compressed this part is to this huge block line here. These concertinaed, compressed brick lines here.
Curtis 47 says vertical sedimentary.
Yeah. I know it don't make no sense, does it?
No, man.
Sedimentary layers are supposed to be horizontal. Oh gosh. It's everywhere. The whole realm is made of this. The whole realm is made of this. Melted buildings.
Yeah.
These are cooked brick lines. And they look like this because they were very viscous.
Yeah.
You know, if they weren't viscous, they wouldn't have this kind of shape. They can be in any shape once they're in that viscous state.
Well, they're so malleable, you know, that the melt shows that, how they're shoving into each other, bending as they fucking connect and twist in the melt. I mean, you know.
That's it. You got, you know, and the thing is, you've got a lot of forces at play, which distort the actual brick line and the buildings. There's a lot of force, pressure, heat, electricity, electrical charge. You know, it was a horrible event, mate. Horrible event. I found this most pleasing to find this piece of melted building here with melted brick stuck in it. Look.
Yeah.
Stuck. Okay, it's sunken into the brick flood, so it was slowly expanding outwards. That's what you're seeing. And again, look at the wave pattern on this brick here. It's melting. Mm-hmm. Look, you can see the ridges. Look, striations on this. Mm-hmm. Incredible. I mean, look at this here, stuck inside this part of the red brick here.
Yeah.
So very, very, very hot. Very hot. But this is what the search is about. We're trying to find the best evidence to bring forward to you. And not only to you, for posterity, for other people to see later on.
Yes.
Again, we see the shards of the tops of melted buildings here at sea. But really, the sea is hiding the damage. You know, this is not a beach, it's brick ash.
Yeah.
They use the term beach, but it's brick ash. It's brick flood densified. Oh, incredible. Oh, mate.
Huh. Look at this melt.
You can see the brick lines yourself clearly.
Mm-hmm.
Very compressed. And notice the angle it's going down into the brick flood.
Yeah. And
then look behind, more churned out building here. Now, I couldn't tell you what part of the building it is, but it's a building.
Yes.
And it's severely damaged.
Yeah, it's sinking down and sideways in the middle. All three layers of that.
It's all leaning across this way to the right, isn't it?
Yeah.
And, you know, those who are not into metallurgy, it's a mountain. Well, mountains don't look like this. No such thing as mountains. It's all melted.
And if you look, can you go back just a second, brother?
Of course.
Look at the very end of the piece going down into the melt right there, and you see the lines, okay? But the lines are rock curtaining over themselves. Right down there. You can see the melt and the flow of the lines. So this thing was more like this while it was standing.
I can't see.
I got my magnifying glass out as a level, really. But what it's doing is it's melting and it's rock curtaining, but then this piece fucking fell, man. This piece went down and slipped sideways down into the melt right there.
It's incredible, mate. What a shot.
In fact, you can see the back part of it there as it came down. It's causing a fracture in that bottom piece that's going into the melt. You look at that. Yeah, go to the right more. To the right, follow it to the right. A lot more.
Am I going in the right place?
A little bit more in there. Yeah, but you see how that weight came down and buckled that right there.
In here.
Yeah, it buckled that right there, and it's pushing it. And in fact, it's making that one piece kind of like pop up a bit. Fucking great shit, man.
And the other thing, if you notice, I'll zoom in a little bit more, Dean. I've just looked at it a little bit closer. Look how it's starting to open up.
Yes.
Look how it's starting to open up. Come across, and it's opening up. You see the edges now. This is all compressed together, but you can see the edges now here. Look, opening up like a fan. It's opening up.
Yeah.
Incredible. It's a wonderful, wonderful picture.
Brilliant shot, man.
This is why I float around in the structural engineering groups and stuff, because they're always showing this kind of shit, but they have no comprehension of what they're really looking at. They're making up terms and phrases and to describe it. But I'll just laugh and I think, my God, you can't see.
Right.
You really can't see. Look, back these is churned up bricks here. You can see the pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Say what you will, it's a building. Geologists can say what they want. This is a building.
Yeah.
I've seen, it's cubits, brick lines. It's brick lines. Again, look. Why are sedimentary layers going vertical?
Right.
They should be horizontal. This is all due to the melt and the heat. And of course, the plant life is all around it in the brick flood, leaching the carbon-14 out. Look at the edge.
Yeah.
Look at the edge. It's all building. All building. And it's the way it's sinking into the brick flood.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, look, on the top, you've got the covering of grass hiding the evidence, but you can't hide this edge. I mean, we've just seen the same thing in that previous picture where the brick lines are opening up. They're not so open here, but you can still make out the edges.
Yeah.
These are huge here, these huge blocks, pieces of blocks. Look here. Boom. It's wonderful evidence.
Yes.
People don't understand the topography. This is all melted building, look. Brick lines twisted and flowing in all directions here. Look at the scorching just underneath the plant life, the black stuff, look. See it?
Yeah.
Incredible.
Odin says, stop twiddling, Dino. That's how I think. The fucker's working up here right now with these kind of pics, man.
A whole row of it's a whole complex of buildings here.
Yeah.
But if you don't understand meltology, you won't see it. Oh, that's picturesque. That's a beautiful spot. But they're looking at damage. That's how inverted people are. They're looking at damage and they're calling it beautiful. Not me,
Right.
mate. This realm is a disaster zone. Patched up, repurposed, and now people think they're living in Wonderland. Get out of here. Look at look, come on. Carbon-14 stains. Brick lines. It looks like a petrified, doesn't it? But it's not. See this same kind of colour, and the people calling it petrified trees, but it's not. It's melted brick.
Yeah.
Melted brick building. Me, oh my, oh me. Look at that. Look here. This is the dark stuff, is the brick ash. This is building. And look how it's twisted around and coming back down on itself. Look, straight, curving round into the brick flood. The geologists are so far up, barking up the wrong tree, it makes my teeth hurt.
Yeah.
It does. It makes my teeth itch, actually. They're so wrong. So wrong. But you have to understand, it's not that they're so much that they're so wrong. It's that's what they're being told to tell you what it is.
Yeah, and they get paid lots of money and have nice fucking houses and homes and everything else too. For spreading the lies.
For spreading lies. They get paid for propaganda.
And they're arrogant as fuck to top it off.
Of course. Look at this shit. A spaghetti junction of sedimentary layers. My, oh my. My. Again, look. Bent, twisted. This is partly straight. See a part of it stuck in the melt here in this V shape, under the V shape. Look here.
Yeah, man.
This is stuck in the brick flood as well. Look, more sedimentary layers going back here, but they're brick lines, I like to play with them like that and call them sedimentary layers.
Yeah.
their narrative is falling apart by the day.
Yeah.
Every day that goes past, their narrative looks more and more dumb. Again, you see the damage at the bottom here, heat rising from the bottom upwards. The brickwork now is expanding and now swallowing up the next layer of bricks as it goes up.
Yeah.
What did I just say? Brickwork damaged.
Mm.
The heat is expanding the bricks and they're going upwards.
Yeah.
See, the outside shell of here is gone because you can still see two little spots of stucco here.
Yeah.
And, you know, you see the brickwork missing here. You still got the mortar casing, but the actual brickwork has melted out here. Look.
Yeah. Yeah, the expansion coming up out, just eating up that platform in the front.
And look, now I've zoomed it, I can see this. Look.
Yeah.
Look at it. We have a thin layer of expanded brick, but above it, it's all come off.
Yeah.
It's all come off. Look. There's the stucco underneath the balloon rocks.
Yeah.
See the damage here. Look.
Mm-hmm.
This is all brick. Look down here. More of the same. This aperture here. Look at these.
Yeah.
Why are they two different shapes?
Right.
It's the expansion. Expansion. Look down here. All the same balloon rocks. All the brickwork is near enough. Going up the edge here.
Mm.
Rock curtaining over. Look, this edge. And then, of course, behind, look, more melted buildings.
Oh, yeah, there's the money.
I mean, it's crazy, man. Look, see blocks in here, look. Blocks. Look, this part of it, look, melted downwards. Look at the edge.
Yeah.
Balloon rocks. This is stuff Snoopy. It's a serious thing in Meltology, these balloon rocks. It's a serious thing. It's a thing.
Odin says, hold on. Tony Robinson, the first shit cunt, 20 deserves the punch.
He deserves two punches. Again, the same sort of damage. Look, here. See the balloon rocks? Heat rising from the bottom. Building's starting to get enveloped in the rising balloon rocks.
Yeah.
Same again, heat from the bottom. Look. How are you going to ever build this here? How? Money shot.
Yeah.
Boom. Again, look at the wall. Towers. The wall again going all the way up to the top. More another turret here.
Mm-hmm.
Sunken into the brick flood. The A-frame. Brick line. Block lines. Where's the rest of this wall?
Yeah, man.
Oh, it's a shame. But we have the evidence to prove everything we're saying. Look. How are you building with all this mess on the outside of your building?
Mm.
How are you doing it? Look, this wall.
Yeah.
Damage at the bottom here. Black. Oh my. Oh my. Oh. We find it wherever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Because we spend hours looking. I do.
Mm.
I'll spend probably about 10 hours a day.
Yeah.
I've got extensive files. I haven't even shown some stuff yet. I've still got stuff to show.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I'm saving it for our specials. Saving it for our specials. Look at this, the damage here. Look. See, the heat is making the brickwork expand.
Yeah.
And here. I mean, wow. Even if you look here to the extreme right, you can see the brickwork is distressed.
Yeah.
And in the middle of bloody nowhere, as always. Building's melted, I'm afraid. Just check it out yourself. Look at the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Look at these huge balloon rocks attached to the building. Attached to the building.
Yeah.
You can't make these transitions like this. Nobody can.
No.
Not even the original builders could make these transitions.
No. And why would they, right?
Right. Why would you have such a wonderful structure and then add this shit to it?
Yeah.
Don't make sense. See some ghosting in this wall as well. Look, you can still see the brickwork peeking through. And on the corner here, look. Stucco's come off. Wow. You only just, you just look yourself.
Yeah.
These supports are all melted downwards. Look how little that one is here, extreme right.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the melt here. Look, you see the edge of it is churned up brick.
Yeah.
Huge bulge here, look. Damage to this turret here of this part of the building, look. And here. Wow. Again, middle of nowhere. Middle of nowhere. You cannot build there. How are you getting materials up there? How are you digging the foundation out? It's all bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want a bit of seclusion.
Right.
Build me a building up in the mountains. I don't want no one ever to get there. They have to have helicopters.
Yeah.
The Flying Donkey crew have been in and done the work. I mean, come on. No matter sense. Look around it. Look around it. The misconception is that they built this in. No. This is part of a grid system, and it's totally blown apart. Look, this is just all that you see behind it is melted buildings.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You don't build these kind of structures in the middle of nowhere. How are you doing it?
Well, if you look at the skyline in the back, that big melt in the back, you can actually see the structure in that. It's all one big piece right there. But the right side of it there, where you got the scorching, you got that, it's leaning back. That whole fucking thing is leaning back.
And that was it. I believe that might even be an aperture here because I see a very dark spot here.
Yeah. That thing went tilt down back in the melt.
Oh, mate.
Yeah.
And boom.
Fucking hell, that's a papa.
It surely is, Papa. Just zoom it a little bit. Come on. You're putting this up here, and they give you a time frame of, maybe 1558 or something, some mad time, when there is no way you can get materials from the ground level up there.
No.
Unless everybody had wings and very strong legs. Look, it's crazy. Look, apertures here. These dark holes are windows and doorways.
Yeah.
This is a tower here. It's melting and it's leaning from right to left. Look.
Yep.
Lean on it. Brick lines here. Look, melted brick lines. See how far it got up? The melt got up here. If they didn't flick the switch, it'd now be a mountain.
Right.
All these structures down here, damaged. Look, see the damage down here?
Yeah.
On the walls? Man. Oh, dearie me.
Oh, man.
That's what we do it for. We do it to get the wow, make people hold their breath and say, what the fuck? That's what we do it for. Because that's the way people will learn. Look here at the bottom, bricks being covered over by the fauna. Look, balloon rocks. Where's the rest of these horseshoe magnets then?
Right.
Look how this is sinking down onto itself. Back here, sinking down into itself. Mm-hmm. All this was viscous here, and of course this part is sinking down as well. Mm-hmm. Everything was sinking down. God damage. It's called damage. I like to bring you the very best I can find, and because I've been in it so long, the experience, I know what to pick. Just to illustrate, look, how are you making the transition here from building to this material here? You're not making that. You're not putting this on top of this. No way. Too smooth. Look at it. Too smooth.
Yeah.
This is all balloon rock here. Huge melt. Huge melt. Wonderful example.
Yes.
Same again. I believe this is now a museum. It says Musée there. A museum, but it's tilted. It's melted. And look at the damage underneath.
Yeah.
The steps. Look at the steps. Boom. Heat. Damage. Steps. These. You see this line here? That's an aperture.
Yes.
It's expanded inwards. Aperture here. Aperture here that's warped. Look.
Mm-hmm.
You don't build on a gradient like that. Look at the gradient. Look. That is really hard to build like this. So the corners have expanded. Expansion, all the brickwork is cooked, and you know it's. We see so much of it now.
Yeah,
we see so much of it. The apertures are all different sizes. Brickwork's gone. Huge balloon rock here. Brick ash. Folks, that's my evidence for tonight.
Stunning. Absolutely stunning pics, man.
Thank you, guys. I love doing this. Same as Fervent.
Yeah.
And we both do it for the same reasons. And it's very important that we get this work out there and we keep pumping the work out. Melted Inverted Rail says, laughing at you over this is killer, bro. Oh, thank you very much. I'll do it for you guys. I'll put the time in for you guys. You know, I want the best. I want the best. That's the standard I set. Yeah. I want the best, which is why this guy next to me is in the zone, because he is one of the best out there. And Facebook user says brick gash.
Yeah.
Curtis 47 says yes, next level stuff, guys. I'll listen. Thank you for those compliments. We really do work for you guys, because we want you to have the ammunition to challenge anybody and their stupid geology conclusions to what we see. We bring the best evidence. You've got ammunition to fire. It's very important. Very important. Very important. Anyway, Dino, we're going to go to an intermission, and when we come back from that, it's your show, my friend. I have to take off, guys. I've got a very early appointment tomorrow, but it's been a real pleasure to come and show you the rest of the evidence that I had from yesterday. Make sure you have your notification bell on for the next stream. I'm not quite sure when. We'll probably be the Sunday Easy, won't it, Dave?
We might fit one in, maybe two this week. We'll see. Might be just the Sunday Easy, but I like to do Saturdays too. I do. I'm free Saturday, so maybe we'll do something on Saturday, but we'll work it out. And, just make sure you got your notification. Make sure you got your notification buttons set, your bells set, because we might even go tomorrow. You never know. You never know. OXAX says 10 hours a day. What the fuck? We can see your devotion, bro. Thanks. Yeah. Listen, this is the only way you can get the evidence. You have to put the hours in. Because there's such an array of things to look at. And Dino's the same as me. We want the best. We want the best. Mm-hmm. Melted Rob says, thanks, Laughing Eagle. Have a good night. Thank you very much. Drake says, always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure to see you guys. And Ribrick says, let's smoke for Saturday. Or until Saturday, lol. Once I come back from my appointment, I'll be back in the work. And depending on my wonderful brother here, is when we stream next. Because, he's a working man. And we have to fit it around him, because I don't like. I'm not going to stream without my partner. He knows that already. I nearly had to cancel the stream the other day because I couldn't get hold of him. I was sleeping, man.
Get the fuck out! Sleeping like the dead. I've rang him 5 times. 5 times. Oh my! I was panicking. Then I'm sitting in the chill out zone, and there he pops up. How you doing? You fucking nearly give me a heart attack, guys. But please remember, we do it all for you, and it's a real pleasure too. Dean, you know where to put the music on when you're ready.
Okay.
I'm going to put the intermission on, and I'll see you guys soon. Dino, I'll get in contact sometime tomorrow.
Right on.
When you're about, just you let me know.
Right on.
Here we go.
Let's
love
do coffee. Yeah.
Love everybody. Stay safe. Remember, we are the survivors of the survivors. Take care of yourself and take care of one another. It's vitally, vitally important. I'm gonna once we come back from the admission, Dino is going to be running the show. Much love to you all.
There we are. Here I'm back. Hope everybody can see, hear me fine. Back from our intermission, got your drink on, got your eat on, got your smoke on, and hopefully you did what else you needed to do too. So I like those little breaks. We go on for a while. We've been known to go on for a long while. But these intermissions are very cool. I love them. Just going to get some stuff set for myself too, get a little background music going because we're going on a little trip, crew. I want to talk about some stuff, I've talked about stuff before, like religions, and I really want to get some things across. Let's go with this. Hold on a minute, crew. Let me get down here where it's at. I like the acoustic a bit. No, let's go with lofty. That'll work. We'll go with lofty. And bump up my volume just a bit. Hope you can hear it. Going to change my banner up. Get everything set first before we fly in here. Melted Red Brick University. Like, share, and subscribe. Please donate if you can. We're not all about that. We want you to spread the word of Meltology. Understand this information we're putting out. And pass it on, but if you're new up in here and you want to relay this information to people, I get it, but just be forewarned that most aren't too accepting of it. In fact, they can get a little bit aggressive with you. And these are coming from people that you love and respect the most too, because it's too much for some minds to handle. And I guess it has to be. Some people catch it that quick. Some people need some time. I get it. But it's all fact. It's evidence. We're not making anything up, and we're not trying to sell you anything either. We're just wanting you to show this, wanting you to understand this evidence and pass it on. I suggest if you want to share this with people, invite them over. Sit down, watch a stream, interact with the stream. That way they can get different viewpoints on Meltology, great evidence, and you don't have to explain it to them. You can sit down and watch, and it'll explain itself. So, try that, crew. Invite people over. Instead of watching a movie, flip open the chill out zone, fly on in, and learn something. So, let's see who we got here. We got Drake, Whirl of Bliss, Melted Inverted Realm, Red Bricks right there. We've had Odin up in here, Melanie, of course, up in here, Drake, Curtis 47, Sandra Bays, Stephanie, yes, Oxax, Agony Pain. I love you, my fam, and many more out there might be watching, just listening, might not be catching us right now. Going to do the restream. Brick love, one love to everybody out there. All right, comment here. Let's see what this is before I get rolling. Yo, Red Bricks. Yes. All right, let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and share here. And I want to take us to a place that's very famous the last few decades because of a feature out there where we're going. My infinity should be coming up. Get into my evidence here. And find the file that I'm wanting. Hold on a minute. Okay, here we go. They're all loaded. Okay, bring the first one up. And this is a famous location. It's in all the history books. It's even in the Bible. this location where we're at. And, you know, this is this land we're going to is, you know, out there where they say it all originated from through the religious narratives. Okay. And they're showing us, I'm going to click on some features, and these are now holy sites. These are now been crawled all over by all kinds of tourists and everybody. And I just want to show that this is just nothing but meltology, and this is just another section of this melted realm. And I'll get into this here. Okay, what we're looking at is a shot of a feature around a feature that we're going to be looking at here in a minute. Obviously, right off the bat, structure. You can see it in the block work, the brickwork, the formation of it all. I mean, that is not sedimentary layers. That is not erosion. That's not millions and billions of years of shit. Okay, that is a melted structure. And, you know, I say that because it's exactly what it is showing us to be. This flat piece up here, look at the lines in there, the compression. This is only the bottom part of what used to be above it. The rest of it's gone, spread out here and there amongst the melt that it's in. Okay. But you can see in the massive block work here, the definition of the melt. And I'll do this for you because I love you. Let's brighten it up a little bit. See if we can do that. Brighten it up in this spot right here. And let's bump it down a little bit right there. And you can see the viscosity in that, the texture, the heat differentials, color differentials. Obvious structure, once again. Pilgrimage to by millions and millions and millions throughout the decades. Okay, here we go. I'm sure many of you out there have seen this topography before in this location, but I'll tell you what you're looking at right here for those that don't know. This feature right here has become very famous in the last few decades. And I'm talking about this feature right here. See how bottom left corner of the pic, follow my cursor. Coming up, we got trees right here, but behind it, coming up, and see this structure right here that goes all the way up and all the way back up in here. Now, they're calling this the remains of Noah's Ark. Okay. In fact, they've got a big museum out there that they, you know, you got to get in, you got to pay that shekel, you know, but they got all kinds of shit in there that you can spend your shekels on too. But they, you know, they're pointing out their narrative, their biblical narrative of the great flood and the story behind Noah and all of this. And they're saying this possibly is the remains of Noah's Ark. Okay. Because it looks like a fucking boat. From here up to here, kind of tapers back. You got the back side over here. And then all this in the middle is just supposedly the internal parts of the ark that is now eroded down into itself. I'm not out to offend anybody. But if you do get offended by the evidence that I'm showing you, then that's your choice. And the indoctrination has a strong hold on you. I'm gonna kind of mess with it here and try to get that back wall a little bit. Some of these features a little bit. I got other shots coming up, but I just wanted to pop that a little bit more, showing you this feature here. Because, you know, that's what they like to do. They like to point out one fucking thing and say that's what it is, when they're not looking at anything else around it. Because I'm seeing all kinds of melt all around it, because that's what it is. It's a melted structure. And let's pick it apart, crew. Here's that front wall. How many times have we seen this kind of melt damage on many a walls, many a castles, many a melted buildings? The apertures right here, melting, cooked out. You can see the lines, the architectural lines in it still, the blocking coming off, the heat differentials coming off. Cooked out, apertures, 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 melt, melt, melt everywhere. This whole wall is nothing but melted structure. Heat come from the bottom up. See it? Here's this wall. What happened to the rest of it? Heat come from the bottom up. Expansion right here. Climbed all the way up here by this aperture here. Eating up this whole wall. You still got some of the structure going this way in the melt. We come up here. In the foreground, look at this feature in here. It's melted building. It is melted building. Let me show you something. See this shit hanging right here? They call these stalactites, stalagmites if you're inside. How they explaining this shit on the outside. And you know what we're looking at here is a column, this piece coming up here. And I'll show you how I say that. Start at the bottom here is gone for the most part. Is the remaining of this structure is just hanging there in fucking shreds, really. Okay, but let's follow this up. Follow my cursor on up here. We got a horseshoe magnet right here. Arch, structure, expansion, all around it. Then we go right up above here. Look at our color differentials right here. Look how this is different than the melt behind it here. Then this comes up here, and this looks like a column blimp of some sort, that what's left at the top to me. Now a little grainy, I could be wrong, but it's definitely not an arc. Lighten it up a little bit for you there. Column blimp. And I dare say this is a horseshoe magnet. This in here is a horseshoe magnet. What's left of them. Expansion coming out here. Into the foreground. These are trees right here. That's what that is. This is a foreground shot of a tree. What's up top? It's melt. Heat differentials all over. Now, with that being said, here's the outline of this so-called arc. And this is what they focus on. Like I said, they even got a big fucking visitor center that you got to pay admission, and they tell you all about it. Well, they're not going to tell you all about this either. They're not going to tell you about this up here. C14 laden. Look at the red in that. The brick red, the C14 in that. Look at the block work. Let me just do this a little bit here. See if I can pop it a little bit better. There you go. C14 rich, melting. This piece here. Look at the band coming across here. What we're looking at right here, I see, is stucco on this piece here. This expansion band, your heat differentials, is heating it up here. The rest of it's dropping down in the melt. But this is flowing out into the melt right here. This is all flowing out. In fact, you can start seeing it ghosting as it's going down into the melt. Ghosting meaning the faint appearance of the apertures, windows, arches, doorways being expanded out in their shape being, as you, if you will, x-rayed into the fucking rock itself, the melt, the brick. Everything sinking, everything going out into the melt flow. It's leaning back here, coming this way. Ghost arch right here, look, see this? Big Column here, come over here, column here, arch in the middle. Expansion coming from the inside out. This is part of Mount Ararat, A-R-A-A-T, I believe, Ararat. Very famous. It's melted structure. It is melted structure. From the X factor, this sank down and it flowed down this way. All this mass here in the middle is just melted structure sinking down and flowing, coming out this way, leaving this feature right here. Different shot of it. Popped it a little bit more. Here's your wall down here. Again, texture. Brick block down here. Heat coming from the bottom up. You can see it. The expansion coming up this wall. We can get into these features up here a little bit more. This is all structure flowing down into the melt here. Look at the ghosting of this wall here. Look at this wall coming down into the melt right here. Look at the apertures in it. Below it. Twisting. Distorting down into the melt. Wall. 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 Column. Column. Half of arches right here. Has anybody ever seen an aqueduct before? You know, the famous Roman aqueducts, they got the horseshoes, you know, the arches on top of the arches kind of thing here. This reminds me of that feature right there. It's just melted out and stretching out into the melt. Pooling, settling. You can actually see it. Look at your color differentials. Heat differentials. Cooked out white being the hottest. Red brick, C14 loaded being the less hot. Everything in the metal is meltology. Different angle of it here. Goes all the way up here. All the way down here. And all of this, you can see the flow. See, this is sinking down and it's pushing, 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 it's pushing, pushing, pushing. See how it goes? Down here, look at this. You can actually still see the brick, the block, scorching. State of matter changing right there. This is all seen. This is the melt line right here. This is this structure and this is the melt. Here's one of their little radar shots underground. They're trying to show the shape and structure or what it looks like underneath this feature we were just at. And this is a radar shot of this feature underneath. And what I find interesting, you know, these things very detailed and shit. And if you zoom in on it, I see structure. Melting, of course, this thing is distorting and sinking down in the melt. It's losing its original shape. An internal component. I mean, look at it. It's all melting apertures, floor plans, if you will, pockets of them here. And even this in here, the major feature right here. Melted structures, man. Hold on a minute. Let me do this. Lighten it up. Tighten it up. There we go. A little bit better. That's not sedimentary layer, and that's not a fucking arc. Those are melted structures. Look at this. These compression lines, you know, this building just fucking sinking down into itself into the melt, man. Little pockets of structure, other parts of the melt right here. This even shows expansion and block work in here that we see on that wall up top. Look just like it, this expansion coming off the side of it. Right angle. This is their information, okay? This is their tech. Back here. Layers of melted structures, sinking and twisting down into the melt. That's what I like to do, is take their information and prove meltology. Downward look at it. Yeah, I'm beating the fuck out of this one tonight because I need to. Because I want this shit to, listen, I'm not out to offend anybody's religion. In fact, I used to be indoctrinated myself growing up, just like everybody else. It's critical thinking. It's looking and comprehending for yourself and not letting somebody tell you what it is out of a fucking page of a book that somebody wrote down, that somebody said, that somebody said, somebody said. Okay? These are melted structures, man. Okay? Don't fuck around up in here, Melted Red Brick University, in the chill out zone. We bring you the evidence, and look, we got the melt right here. Stucco on the side of the fucket right there. Column right here, look at this. Column blimp. This is just the outside wall of this structure. And this thing didn't look like this originally. You got to remember, this shit was flowing, man. It was so hot, it was a river of fucking chunks of melted building. And they're pushing against each other, as we see right here, look. Welding into each other, look. Taking on different shapes as they're stretched and pulled through the melt. And the expansion's coming up from the bottom up. Look. Look how deep that goes. Down. It's expansion coming from the bottom up, buoyancy and density taking over, and this thing dropping into itself. Leaving features, chunks of the building, sticking up as it's flowing in the melt as well. Very rich in C14. Look at all the plants around here. Another shot of the stucco here, different angle, better lighting. Look at this. Expansion coming off here. It looks like part of something, maybe a concrete molding here, but obviously melt right here. Not erosion, not sedimentary layer. This is the backside of that wall coming in this way. Look at the apertures right here. Look at the apertures right here. Look at the melt in here. Very viscous. Very fucking hot. You can see the wave pattern. All these holes are apertures, man. Shit just fucking twisting and sinking down into the melt. Let me do something here. Make it a little bit not as bright. Sometimes when you take away the brightness a little bit, it pops the detail you're wanting a little bit better. Chunks. See all these spots? Chunks, chunks, chunks. Flowing in the melt. Flowing in the melt. The shot right there showing you the expansion, showing you the aperture right here. Column getting expanded from behind, getting ate up, as we've seen so many times before. The exterior part of this wall right here, heat expanded from the bottom up, inside out, and it's losing its definition from the shit coming from behind it, wrapping around it, and melting it in with the rest of the structure. Twisting, twerking, falling, slipping, sliding on its way through. Front angle shot of it. They're calling this the arc. Well, what's this around it here? And what's this here again? You can't just pick one thing out, cherry pick it, and call it what it is. You have to fucking pay attention to everything else around it. If you don't, then you're negating things and you're giving out false narratives. Look at the walls sinking down here in the melt. All this back in here. Coming towards us, sinking down into the melt, flowing as it came down. Leaving the top of the structure, not the mountain, the fucking building, because that's what it is, goddammit. I'm not meaning to offend. You can call it Mount Atlas, you can call it whatever. I don't give a fuck. You can call it Larry, all right? It's a melted building in my eyes, because that's exactly what I'm fucking looking at. What do you see? I know what you see, crew. But you out there just stumbling up on us and looking at this information, what do you see? Are you starting to question what you thought to be real? What you were taught that was true history? Well, if you are, you're taking the first step into meltology. Because that's what you need to do. You need to understand that you've been indoctrinated. You need to understand that from your first memories, everything put in front of you as far as what you think your formal education is. And it is an indoctrination into a usury slave system, which we got right now. Big fucking aperture here. C14 loaded. Another one here. Look at the expansion here. What's this in the middle here? Expansion, squeezing this. Flowing in the melt. Look at the structure in this. Right angle up here. Walls. I mean, we can see it. Wall, structure. This falling back, sinking down into the melt this way. I mean, follow your lines. They don't lay brick vertically. They lay them horizontally for the most part. When you start seeing these massive walls with these brick lines and they go the different shapes and angles, follow your lines. That's gonna indicate the slope and the direction it fell into the melt. This is called Greater Ararat. Ararat, that's the name of this mountain, if you will. Very famous in the biblical texts. They called this Ararat. This is melted structure Ararat in my eyes. And everything we just looked at is out of the melt flow of this building right here. Here's Ararat up here. We were just looking at it. Look. Some things you just got to show over and over and over again for people to fucking get it. This feature up here again, look. Not only this, but the block work under it and the flow this way, and then the scorching over this side and this part of the structure. Look at the viscosity in that. Look at all the apertures up in here. That's right. It's just another part of the melted realm. Texture on this wall, once again, shows you better expansion here. The melt line down here. Look how it's pushing right here. Look. See this? Watch. Here's the melt line, right? See this band here? Comes here. This band here, coming here. This band here, coming here, and so on. Down into here. It's shoving this material, it's shoving this brick ash, if you will, against this side here. This is all sinking down into the melt, but this compression right here is causing this banding right here. It's squeezing it as it's flowing in the melt. Different shots of it here. Here's the first older pic of it. Okay, this is an old pic of it here on this side. A lot of times these older pics, these black and whites, are great for detail. Then we got the center pic, normal shot of what we just looked at. And then we got this side here with their computer breakdown. Oops, sorry. What the fuck I do? With their computer breakdown, their radar, LiDAR, whatever they're trying to show here. But it's just showing the melt down in here. The internal part of the structure sinking down on itself. The light differentials. They give you all these little bar graphs and shit to try to prove what they're saying. I don't have to have all that. I'll show you right off the fucking bat. That's a melted building. Yeah. This is melted structure. They're standing on it. It's just the top. The chunks left after the melt. Gives you a good shot here of the way this comes up top. You can see it sinking down over in here. Look at your lines in here. Again. Follows all the way up. And I'm seeing just part of this melted building sinking and flowing towards us here. This piece is laying on its side here, and it's just getting ate up from the heat coming from the bottom up. This is a brick ash flow here, man. This shit was just consumed. Just consumed. Ate up. Looking at melt flow here. Chunks of the structure, massive structures, all part of this up here, all part of this up here. This is the top. This is the shit that was on the side and underneath it, and it's flowing out into the fucking melt. That's what we're seeing. This whole pic right here is one building. This whole pic right here is one structure, and the top of it's back here. Because this thing was massive. And when it sank down, this fucker was so hot. This melt was so fast. This is a good indication of the proof of that. Look at this, like again, the structure up here, how vertical all this, and you still got definition and detail in the architecture of it. But for it to just go boom, sink down and all this splay out like this, the intensity, the heat of this X factor event, you cannot measure it. This is the measuring scale. Here's the evidence at the top of the scale. Everything in between is just fucking incredible as far as the heat, the size of these structures, man. You think you live on a continent? You're living on top of a melted fucking structures. That's what you're living on. Yeah. And we've proven it over and over and over again. And this is just a fraction of an example of that. Yeah, you're right, religion. I'm coming at you. I'm fucking done. Okay, I can't stand the arrogance and the lies and the death, doom, and destruction that you leave in your wake. Lost people looking for the truth, feeling that they're part of something different because they are. Okay, being manipulated and dumped down through your chemicals in our water and our food and the fucking poison you pump into people's brains through your fucking indoctrination. Melted structures, god damn it. Those chunks laying in the melt. Once again, it's not a fucking arc. Inside of this melted structure, Ararat, just showing you, crew, you know what you're looking at. This A-framing down here, the slope, this right here shows you the slope of the melt. This all right here showing you the slope of the melt. Here's that line we were looking at before. This structure is leaning back, this whole fucking piece right here. Look, all of this right here is one piece sinking down into the melt. Look at this line. Follow it. Flowing. It's all part of the same structure, melting down and stacking on itself as it's going down into the melt. Look at our block line. Look at our blocking going on in here. Texture once again, man. Obvious fucking structure in the melt. This whole skyline back here shows you this drop and flow of the melt. This whole piece, all of this should be straight across, level, but it's not. It's melted and fucking flowing down into the melt. You can make out your line still. You can still make out definition of structure in this. And everything back there is melt too. That's right. Everything back there is melt too. See it? Melted structures, man. Melted structures, baby. Another little shot of it, and I like this one because they give you the arrow even. Look, there it is. There's the arc. Fucking case closed. Right? Because they fucking said so. They've been saying so for a long fucking time, and you know what? I don't believe them. And again, they're cherry picking their narrative off of this melt. It proves it right here. Look, you got this whole picture right here. Why'd they just pop this in the middle and leave all this other out around it and give you the fucking arrow pointing at their false narrative? You know, they're saying, here, look, here it is. Well, as we just showed before, you got to look at everything, right? You can't just say that's that. It's way much more. It's part of the fucking structure that it's melted into. Okay? And they pull this shit off. People actually see this and, oh, fuck, there it is. God damn it, proof positive, man. In fact, I can still see Noah. Look, there's a fucking giraffe. It's petrified. Give me a fucking break now. Okay? I'm done with this bullshit. Look, melted building back there. Very famous pic. We've showed this many a times. Melted structure right here. Look, it's obvious that this is structure. They made it into a fucking religious site. Yeah, I know, right? Go figure. All this out here is melt flow. This wall back here. They got maybe, I don't know if that's a road, but it's definitely melted structure, man. You got your same block lines, your same scorching everything out here in the melt flow. Even underneath here. You just see the flow of this shit. See it? Apertures in the back. Look at the difference, the structure of this back here, expansion here. Anybody remember those step pyramids or those pyramids out of Peru and shit? Kind of got the same kind of look feature on this right here. Just showing you. Structure, melt, structure, wall, melt, wall. Expansion coming from the bottom up. Well, how the fuck did it do that? Piezoelectric forces. These brick structures were made of the material they were for a reason. They were the size they were for a reason. They interacted with the etheric energy, the electrical energy, the hydraulics, the waters, everything. These things had function and purpose. And then the switch blew and fried the fuck out of everything. And like Laughing Eagle says, it was like a freight train effect. It just went through everything. Everything. And these we call pockets of survival because they are. They're little pockets of the melt flow that left somewhat structure left for us. Very heat damaged, as we can see. You know, the walls down here that they drive on their little roadway up to this. What the fucking, what's it? It's melted structure. Look at the wall. They didn't build this to make a parking lot for this fucking thing they said they built. This is pre-existing, old world structure and tech. The whole lot of it. Another one of their little graphics. Okay. This is one of their computer generated graphics of Mount Ararat. And all this down here is what we were just looking at. Now this is their information. Okay. This is their little CGI generated aerial shot of Mount Ararat. What's that? What's that? Excuse me. What's this? Their information. Okay. Here's the melt flow we were looking at, I believe, down in here. All computer generated from their information now. Okay. From their information. Another shot, another angle of their information. And I normally don't show this kind of shit, but this is their stuff, and I'll show it all fucking night long because they're showing us the melt. They're showing us the structure. And their little algorithms. Here's the top of that mountain, melted building, and I call it that for this reason. What's this? Melted buildings. Melted buildings. All right, we're going to click through a little bit here and look at some other stuff. These are around the same site out there. Maybe a couple I snapped might have fallen in and out of place, but this wall renditioned out, heat damaged, and you can tell. And these things, you know, I've said it before and I'll say it again, man. If it's in the melt, it's telling us something, whether it be the structure itself or the renditionings and the artistic designs of the structures lost in the melt. What are they saying? Well, I don't fucking know, but they're obviously putting these features here for a reason. Now they're melted and distorted. Who knows what they looked like before they got melted? But they were all wrote out, and this was the part of the side of the structure. Each one showing it looks like teeth of some sort, eyes, you know, all the same kind of creature or whatever, but they put artistic design all over. Here's a close-up shot. Texture once again. Inside, this broke out showing you the internal churn of the brick, of the block. Remember that pyramid, that one feature I said it looks like one of those step pyramids out of Peru or whatever? Well, here we go. But on a smaller scale. Expansion from the bottom up, inside out, look up top. Brick flow down here. Brick ash down here. Pulverized, X-factored expansion up top. The rest of the structure is gone. And we can even see it back in here. In the brick ash itself, look. This is all structure. This is all ghosting a structure going down into the melt. Into the sand dune, if you will, because that's what brick ash is. Mount Ararat. I think I was trying to show how big it was. Expanded out here, but then the brick ash in here. And the melted structures as well. Kind of a hazy shot. All C14 brick ash right here. Melt. It just shows you the vastness. You know, people were living out here, man. Still, you know, in the melt, on top of the melt. All of them believe in the biblical narrative. Mount Ararat. They don't want you to look at this and understand everything. They want you to believe their narratives. Okay? They want you, in fact, they need you to believe them. Okay? Because then they don't have their positions if you don't. They don't have their hierarchy. Heat damaged. All of this is melt. This here, religious sigil that they've hijacked, this has been found in the melt many a times, with many other symbols in the melt. With it. Right alongside the swastika. I showed that a few streams ago. And they want to give you these pictures of doves. The innocence. That's what religion is. It's so innocent. It's about love. It's about love. Well, when you really get into it, you find out, you read between the lines, it's more than that. It's not love. Not with the actions that they do. Melted structure. Big chunk right here. Showing you back here everything, the melt flow coming down towards us. Why is this so different than this? Why is there terracing going on right here? You know, structure flowing, ghosting down into the melt. The wall slipping this, slipping this. Blocks being lost in the melt, consumed here. All the structure and detail up in here the whole way through, man. This whole line is nothing but melted structure, man. Look at this feature here. Wall. This thing sank down, man, and this is the side part of this. This almost looks like stucco. This piece is just sliding down in the melt. Look at how it bent it as it came down. Just trying to pop this wall detail a little bit better. Side right here, look at this, how it's eaten up. The side of this right, look at this. Here's the top of this building up here. And now it's sinking down this way. Follow your lines. It's kind of slipping down this way, but it's settling on this up top here. You can see it. It's ghosting down in it. It's the top part of this structure right here. And then you look into this right here and look at your ghosting going on right here. Aperture, wall slipping out here. Okay. I'm seeing detail in the melt. I'm seeing ghosting. What's this right here? Color differentials are showing me vertical right here. And then this shit right here, look at the ghosting going on. Structure down below it, but look at the wall right here. Seeing it now? Melted structure, man, is slipping down over itself. Pancaking down here, splaying out. Look at the arch. What the fuck? Look at the expansion under it. Structure everywhere in here, man. You can pick it out, crew. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat shit. I'm going to bring it to you the way I do, with the way I am. If you don't like me and what I'm saying or how I sound, great, I get it. I don't give a fuck, but I get it. What's important to me is you're looking at the evidence and then understanding what I'm fucking showing you. I have no filter anymore. I'm done with the filters. I'm done with the deception, the mockery, the flat out fucking arrogance, and the getting away with everything that these motherfuckers do. Everything they do, everything that they've taught us is a lie. Their whole existence is a fucking lie. And they're trying to make us just accept it. Not only accept it, make it law. You fucking kidding me? Enough's enough, man. Enough is enough. I mean, my God. Just showing you that back in here again, man. Driving it home. Front side of that feature they call an arc once again. Showing you the back wall here. Look how it's sinking down into the melt. Pancaking down on itself. Chunks out here on the other side of it. And they're making money. People coming in and fucking, vacationing here and spending all kinds of money. Because that's what it's about. It's about the fucking shekel. God damn it. It's about squeezing whatever you can out of your fellow man. You know, fucking bullshit, man. Look at the structure up in here. Okay. This is part of the melt flow we were just looking at. Look at the fucking block in here. That's structure. Building. Used to be red brick. You can still see it. Proving what we're saying with every pick, with every proof of the evidence. Brick. The state of matter changing from the electrical heat from the bottom up. Cooking this out. Still leaving the block, look. Still see block in here. See the lines? This is just cooked out, expanded material. More cooked out than this. And this is the enigma of the X Factor, man. It shot straight up through these fucking structures and left some of the C14 and brickwork and structure like this right here in the melt. But the rest of it just fucking hit it, cooked all the C14, the coloring out of it, leaving us the shell of the structure. Because that's what we're seeing here is the shell. You get past the C14 in here, you're looking at this color right here. You're looking at this kind of churned out shit behind this. This is just the shell. And you can see it setting in the flow of the brick ash, the melt flow out here. You know. Their little rendition of their heliocentric model. And I grabbed this one because it made me fucking laugh, man. These motherfuckers, they're going to take meltology and they're going to try to take meltology and put it into their fucking false narrative that they've been shitting on everybody forever now. They know the game is up. And they're putting shit like this out here, getting ready for their cover story shit. Okay. This is a CGI generated fucking thing. And they're using this as these are the religious people. The stuff I just showed you is their goddamn shit. Okay? You're right. I'm a screenshotting motherfucker. You're damn right I am. Because they bring great evidence, as we just showed. They believe in the Bible. They're going on all this stuff, but then they go on heliocentric model of what they were on. How does that fucking work? Because their biblical text tells way different. Melted Red Brick University, like, share, and subscribe. We are the tip of the truth. The tip of the spear, the shield of truth in meltology. Yeah, and I mean that. I've come up stream after fucking stream after fucking stream for over a year now, year and a half now, going on 2 years now with my brother. And many others have come up here and enjoyed this platform. But something still has them gripped that they can't shake. And I'm trying to help them shake it with this stream tonight. The obvious. We're not over there now. We're somewhere else in the melted realm, and we've seen these pics before. But if you're new here, this is a melted structure, what's left of a melted structure. In fact, look, there's a big fucking arch right here. Okay. And it's not sedimentary layers. They'll call all these lines right here sedimentary layers. Billions and trillions of years of layers of shit stacking up on itself made this feature right here. Okay, well, what's this right here? Why is there brick in it? Why is this a column going up, attached to the arch, and the other column on the other side getting ate up by the expansion of the melt. Look at the brick block line down here. And we beat this picture to death a long time ago. This is for you newbies up in here. Look at the texture on this. This is melt. This is all brickwork, and it's melting and expanding, changing the state of matter as it's swirling around itself, sinking down into the melt. Yeah, we're back there again. It looks like I went round table on that. Yep, that zip file's done. That's all right. Let me bump out here. See who we got in the chat. Rick love, everybody out there. One love to you and yours. Melted inverted realm. Water erosion. Curtis 47. Yikes. Sandra Bays. They can F off with the lies. I say it. Fervent heat. Yeah. Me too. I feel the same way. I feel the same way. And look, man. We talk about geologists and the academia. Okay. Well, look what they got for a life, man. They got great houses. They got tenure. They got long, stable jobs. They got big money. They're backed by huge money that's carrying along these false narratives. So of course they're going to be backed. Look at the institutions they come from, loaded with the fucking money, man. Again, here we are working our fucking asses off just trying to survive. And these guys are just living carte fucking blanche, man, with all kinds of letters after their name. Pushing shit. Lies. Giving you diplomas if you can pass the test for their lies, because they want to make goddamn sure that you're going to follow their narrative. You know why? Because they're paying you. You ain't gonna piss. You ain't gonna shit the bed. All right. You're not gonna destroy what you got when you're living so comfortably. Of course, you're not gonna get any geologists or other academia up here to prove us wrong, because they cannot. And I'm just a fucking. I never came from money. In fact, I come from no money. Experience the way these motherfuckers treat the young. Seeing now how they're carrying on with their narratives and doing more fucking damage to people. Got to wake up. We got to wake people up. The sleepers got to awake. We got to do it. We got to bring it. And we do. We do. Let me see where we're at here. Coming up on 3 hours. Let me look at something real quick for you, crew. Let me see if I can do something for you here before we wrap this one up for tonight. Try to bring you a little bit more something right here. I'll bring you this one. If you didn't see this, I posted this on the page and kind of showed it last night. And I really like this pic. Because it's a great shot of meltology. As above, so below. We got a coastline right here. In fact, you can see it. Look at the sand. Look at the water. Well, let's really look at the sand and look at the water, okay? What's that? Oops. This. Look. Melted structure. See it? Look. Aperture, look. Structure, man. Go down below it and how it blends in with the rest of the melt. Look at the structure below it. Look it up here. Laying back into the melt. See how these two arches are kind of like facing more up? This is leaning back. Look under the water right here, man. This is the top of the structure. This is all cooked out in here. Look. This is cooked out, crystallized right here. Coralized, if you will. Structure in it. Now you might have some water coming up in here and all this, but this under here is all structure. Even down below, look at the expansion on the building. And I say building because there it is, man. Look at the scorched out up here. Look at this big piece right here. This wall piece coming across here, all the apertures in it, sinking down into the melt. See it? Heat come from the bottom up. Expansion. Look at the big fucking expansion in here, man. Just like those castle walls and all that shit we've seen. Same thing, but on a massive scale. Heat come from the bottom up, expanding it. Look, cooking it the fuck out. Dripping, it's flowing. And then you got this big scorched out shit going on right here. As we've seen so many times before. So many times before. Got another shot. This is out in Arizona. And this geologist was giving his breakdown of what this is. And I was just fucking rolling my eyes the whole way through. Because he's full of shit. This is melted building. Melted structure, man. Look at your wave pattern of sinking down into the melt. Look at this. First off, the face of this structure, all up in it. Sinking down. Here's where it's sinking down into the melt, right here. In fact, you can see the lines, the walls coming out as this thing's sinking down onto itself right here. Splaying them out as it's sinking down into the melt. See it? Pushing all this shit out. Is it sinking down into the melt? Pushing up against this wall feature here that's flowing in the melt. See it? Expanding all this shit coming out into the melt. Structures lost in the melt. Look at how it waved out over here. Sinking down here. This is sinking. You got some, it's folding back this way, and this is all slipping down into the melt. All slipping down into the melt. And these chunks are part of this up here. This is just the top of this building, and the walls in this are just snaking its way, just getting lost and pushed into the melt, causing these wave patterns coming out. Look, here's another one with a big chunk. Structure right here. Look. Expansion, balloon rock and blocking right there. Color differentials right there. Is that an aperture? I don't know. Look at the brick in that. Look at the structure in that. Comes all the way this way. C14 rich as fuck down here. Look at these huge fucking walls being shoved. This is dropping down. Look, it's fucking just dropping down, pulling out here, and just shoving this material right here. Just shoving it together, pancaking it together, man, as it's dropping and expanding out into the melt. Another angle of it. Dropping down into the melt, splaying out here as it's sinking down into the melt, pushing all of this against each other. Here, look, shoving all this shit, this structure against each other, and it's pancaking. Look at the walls here, man. They're getting expanded and shoved into each other. Shoving it up on this side here. See how this peaked? This is sinking down, but all this coming down here, the wave pattern, shoving it up against this here as this is sinking down into the melt. All of this is dropping straight down and sliding into the melt here. See it? Sinking down this way, sinking down. Pieces of it shifting as they're going down into the melt. This just blew out over here, pulling out into the melt here, leaving chunks of the walls, the structures itself in the melt. Pushed up against here once again. Causing this ripple, this wave pattern. Rock curtaining over and over and over, expanding out and shoving up against here. And then expanding out. Because everything out here is melt. Everything out here is melt. I mean, look at the texture of this down here. Look at your color differentials down here. I know. You gotta put your mind in a different spot here. Here you go. These are the Bighorn Mountains we just looked at. Here in the States. Bighorn melted building range. Shows you it. All the ghosting in here. Fuck's that? What is that? What's this? What's this? This down in here. You're looking down. This is all the valley, if you will. See the grass growing? What's snaking through it? Why are there right angles right here? Boom, boom, coming across, boom, coming across, boom. This one's getting ate up. Half of it's gone. Sinking down in the melt, this rock curtaining over the top. This is the bottom of the melt here, and all this churn going on in here is showing you the ghosting going on in here, the structure. This wall or whatever this feature was here is just getting fucked in the melt. See how it climbs? Goes up that way. Another shot I grabbed. I just recap a little bit of last night. This is the coastline of California, part of it. And what this is off of their information too. This is a geologist site showing the erosion and the effects of climate change. Okay. And what I'm seeing here is melted structure. Look, okay. Water down here again. Look, heat come from the bottom up. Look at the bouldering going on down here. Look how cooked out it is down here. Huh? Follow it up. Follow it up. We start seeing structure. Look, ghosting, apertures up in here. In fact, we go as far as to see stucco. Or building up here, people living in apartments or whatever they're living in up in here. Okay. Right below them, melted building. Look at the ghosting going on in here. Ghosting again. The apertures, the faint remnants of the apertures, windows, doorways, arches, whatever. Okay, losing their shape, but leaving their definition. And it's slipping. Look, these things are breaking apart, slipping down. They're calling it erosion. This almost looks like a huge concrete molding right here. Sinking down into the melt. Cooked out, different than the C14 laden around it. But this is just, again, the shell. You'll go behind this, you'll see all this churned out red brick. And more cooked out material because it's a big mash of fucking melted structures. Different temperatures from fluid, liquid moving to solid chunks with fucking shit still stuck to them like apertures and fucking renditioning. It's all it is melted building. Look, what's that? Looks like stairs. Some kind of an access up in here. And here's the bottom, a lot of this erosion shots. I kind of showed this last night. If you didn't see it, you're going to see it again tonight. Look, they're calling, this is old world structure down in here, man. Chunks just fell. Look. See this piece coming all the way down from the top all the way down here? Look below it. Column, 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 column. Stairs. Structure. Sinking down into the melt. All lines, look. Chunk. Fell down into the melt. And these people just can't believe it. Critical thinking. Land bridge. Above the water, below the water. Structure. Just a quick little recap if you missed me last night. Looking down, land bridge, high elevation pick. Look down below it. Top of a wall. This land bridge is the top of a wall, see? Look under the water, see how it dips down? Because underneath it sank down into the melt. This wall. That's right, continents are melted buildings, man. So are islands. The tops of them. We've proven many, many, many times before and again tonight. The big chunk, melted building. Look at how cooked out, crystallized up here. Look at the bend in it, man. As it's sinking down into the melt and the expansion, it bent this right here. Womp, womp. Right here. Structure. Apertures. C14 loaded. What's this? Look at your transitioning from this cooked out rubble shit into the structure. How do sedimentary layers do this? They don't, because it's melted building. See? Big chunk. C14, I'd say more. This is more towards the exterior. This is all sloughed off from the melt. But big chunks cooked out. Structure right here in the melt. It's not hard, really. I scan pics like this. Another famous one. Here's your UFO in the Baltic Sea. Fuck, there went my mouse. It's running away. Hold on a minute. This is out in the Baltic Sea. Let's see if it's working. Yeah, here we go. And what we're looking at is a radar image, okay? And what I'm seeing is a part of a piece of this melted structure, because again, we just can't look at the one piece. We got to look at the totality of the pic. And I see block, structure, lines again. Looking down, leaving this feature that many think is the Millennial Falcon. Literally, fucking ridiculous look. Expansion coming off this feature down below. We've seen it before. Follow your lines. They go right through. Expansion, apertures. Another shot of it. Different filter. Look. Structure. Blocking. Lines. Columns. Melted building down under the Baltic Sea, laying face up, and that's what it looks like right there, according to their computer algorithms that shoot this radar image. Chunks. They call them petrified. They're not petrified. They're fucking X-Factor-fied. It's melted structure, chunks of it. You're crazy, Dean. Okay, well, what's this? Melted structure, goddammit. And these are just the pieces that were attached to it. Look how this one's fused right here into this chunk. What's this? Old pick, Arizona. This piece is no longer here. They got rid of it. Another shot of it. Older pick. This piece is no longer there. They got rid of it. I wonder why. See, it's gone. Old pick, same pick. Look, you got this feature over here. You got all this here. You got this here. Where'd it go? Unaltered image. No vanilla sky with this shot. That's its original state of melt left before they got to it. Yeah, academia's got a lot to answer for, and that's why I do what I do. Bring center pick here. That's why I do what I do, and that's why I know you're in here, Cruz, because you know this stuff too. And we have to come together because everybody else think we're fucking crazy. I've never been more sane and more sharp in my senses than I've been my whole life than now. Because I stopped doing what I used to do. I stopped drinking the soda pop. I stopped eating the fast food. I stopped watching the news. I stopped listening to the hype. Because it's too much for me. I can't take it. Can't stand it. And to go out and do what I do to make a living for myself, I have to navigate my way through the melt of the mindless. I'll just put it that way. The melt of the mindless. Out there buying, consuming, shopping, getting more and more in debt. In bad health. Meltology will open your eyes, and if it does and it really takes hold, you will find a life change happen. And I find it refreshing at a price, because I don't keep relations with a lot of people that just can't understand what I'm talking about. And I know you face the same thing, crew. And that's why I hit this religious narrative again. And I will continue to do so, because I'm calling their bluff. I'm calling their bluff, and I'm calling academia's bluff. Geology, all of it. Volcanology, all of it. Political, all of it. You're full of shit, you're liars, you're fucking charlatans, and you need to be removed. Melted Red Brick University, like, share, and subscribe. My name is Fervent Heat, and I'm going to bring you the fucking melt the way I bring it. I love you. And I look forward to these, and I look forward to you all up in here. Curtis 47, Drake, Melted Inverted Realm, Sandra Bays, Odin's Beard, Red Bricks, Ox Axe, Whirl of Bliss, Melanie, Facebook user, just a few that are up in here commenting, and I know there's many more out there not. And I'm talking to you right now. Please, we're not demanding anything. If you want to get up in here, we want you to come as you are, okay? We want you to bring the melt as you see it. We got to come together as a collective. And for this last year and a half, almost 2 years now, that's been my goal, is to get us all together and fucking bring this forward as a whole, as a collective. But we get caught up in the fucking melt of the mind again. We got great meltologists out there that just haven't let go of certain things, man. Still trapped in those old dogmas of slavery, servitude. We deserve much better, and we can do much better. We don't need the directive of these fucking parasites killing us. Slow kill. We're not a commodity. We're human beings. We're sentient. We're sentient beings. We understand. We communicate. We love. We feel. But we're so gullible, and we're so easy to deceive, man, with a little bit of fucking bread and circus, man. Anyway, Brick Love, Curtis 47, good job, bro. Anyway, that's me with some evidence that I brought you tonight. And I hope you enjoyed them, and I hope you learned from them. And if I offended you, good. Now we can start. Now we can get past the feelings, okay, and the egos, and we can break down the evidence and discuss it for what, and give it the attention that it deserves. So that's why this platform was created by our beloved brother, Spartan Red, Laughing Eagle. And that's why I am here. And that's why I urge you to get involved. Come on up in here. Get a hold of me. Send me an email. Send me something in the chat. I'll get you up in here, man. If you don't want to come up in here, shoot me your evidence. I grabbed some off the page last night and was going through. Could have went through much, much more. There's so much great evidence in the page, man. You guys deserve it to be shown. Do yourself a favor. Bring it on up in here and show us. Meet us, greet us, set with us. Break it down with me and Laughing Eagle. And your fam, the crew. Okay. Don't have to stay long. Bump out right after you're done if you want. You can hang out and chill if you want. There's no pressure up here. Okay. I find it very therapeutic for me personally. I do. I can't be like this out there. I got to put on the fake smile, do my thing, get the fuck out, come back here where I can be me. You know, this is where you can be you with Meltology and not get scrutinized, okay? Like-minded people, critical thinkers that understand there's something wrong here. And now we got the proof, the evidence to show it. So, one love, brick love to you and yours. Melted Red Brick University. Like, share, and subscribe. Each one teach one. And for Spartan Red, I'll say this. We are the survivors of the survivors. Love and take care of one another. Until tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, but until we meet again here in the nest. Probably maybe Saturday, most definitely Sunday easy. Fervent heat.